What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this we'll be going over my multiple team compilation guide of a bunch of different whale teams that are totally not free to play at all. And I really hope you enjoy that I didn't make any free to play teams, because this content is so hard. It's so hard that you just can't beat it free to play at all. It's just that hard. We're going to be going over a couple different teams that are really fun. Probably you're going to see a very common theme on how I'm doing this. There is a way to do it without doing it the way I'm doing it, and I do one of the teams so you can see like what you would do in that situation. Well, if you guys have never been here before, make sure you guys hit the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support in the channel, of course, to keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you guys hit the bell notification right next to it so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Without further ado, let's go into Senor Peak and talk about why he's awesome. The brand new Senor Pink is going to be a fighter and free spirit character. He's going to max out at 2,372 HP, 1,258 attack, and 282 recovery. To revolve him, it's going to take a sea lion, a red lobster, a rainbow crab, red baby crab, and a dragon. In that order. When you evolve him, he goes from that to that. Oh, that's thick. So, Senor Pink, that is going to max out at 13 turns, so you're just like every other raid boss, you're gonna need 15 skill ups on him. Overall, I'd say he's definitely worth farming. A very cool unit. It's got a great artwork, and everybody wants to look at the artwork the entire time they're using him. The best reason to farm this character. Captain ability is going to boost the attack of free spirit characters by 2.5 and recover 1.5 times recovery at the end of every turn. His special ability is going to change his own orb into strength, reduce the chain multiplier limit and chain coefficient limit by 3 turns, which is extremely useful for a lot of different content. The fact that he is a free spirit and a fighter character makes it so that you have a now free-to-play character that does what the rare recruit Jinbei does. So that's very, very nice that you actually have a chain multiplier limit and chain coefficient limit removed. Also, if Captain is a free spirit character, he is going to boost the attack against delayed enemies by 1.75 for 1 turn. That's actually extremely strong. So overall, as a unit, he's probably the best 40 stamina raid boss out there in the entire game. This unit's limit break, we're going to have 2 different sailor abilities. The first sailor ability is going to be fundamental strength type of character plus 50, so I'm guessing that's attack. It might be HP, I'm not 100% sure. And the second limit break ability is going to be recovery, I believe. With this total limit break on the character, you also get 1 socket as well as 1 cooldown reduction. You are going to receive plus 80 attack, 245 HP, putting his max attack all the way up to 1,338, and his max HP all the way up to above 2,500. Above 2,600 at this point, yeah. Above 2,600. His maximum recovery, since it goes up by 45, is his boost recovery all the way up to 327, and his max damage reduction is going to be at 1% on his full limit break. We're going to see on his pinch heal, he's going to max out at under 20%. He's going to heal for 1.5 times the recovery. So that's okay as far as his lead really goes. I'm probably going to feed him recovery candies because there's no reason not to. And he'll have a much higher recovery value. And since his captain ability is based in recovery, that's kind of makes sense anyway. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoy the multiple team compilation. I'm going to go ahead and do a run here. This is going to be my farming team for the day. This is a driven Doffy team with Striker Fighter Sushi Slasher to get 1 turn cooldown reduction, and we're also using the Dex Zoro to give us an extra turn. The treble is here for orb manipulation along with the Kobe, so you're able to just get extra orbs every single turn, which is really nice. Having Psi orbs as matching, Quick orbs as matching, Int orbs as matching, and Meat orbs as matching, which is really, really cool. I like that a lot. If you get a tandem orb or a what's it called? Tandem or something else. There's another color. Tandem or Int orb on your Bartolomeo. This takes 1 turn longer on this stage here, but that's okay. No big deal. We get to the next room here. We're gonna stall for 2 turns trying to get orbs. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're done there. Great. And I'm just gonna stall 1 turn here. And now we're gonna go in the room. So the thing about stage 4 is gonna have the boss is gonna have 540,000 HP. They're gonna preemptively rewind my friend captain by 2 turns and roll forward my captain special by 4 turns, which is really, really helpful. Very useful to use that. We're not gonna use any kind of attack boost here because we don't really need it. The team does massive amounts of damage already, so you actually just don't need it. You just blow through the content real quick. When you get to the boss, he's going to have a 1.5 million HP and a 500,000 HP barrier, and each fodder unit is going to have 300,000 HP. He's going to switch all my orbs to Psi and It, and below 20% he's going to heal for 320,000. He's going to attack every turn for 7,000, and if you use any kind of orb manipulation, he's going to give you all Psi and orbs again. On turn 2, he's going to clear all buffs and give himself a 50% attack increase, as well as on death hit for 7,000. Overall, this is a very fast team, a very safe team, blows through the content super quick, and you don't even need to use type boost or orb boost because you just blow through it. It's really easy. Alright guys, well I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of the teams. The second team we'll be running today is going to be a Franky team. The Franky team is actually pretty fun when you run it with Magellan, and Magellan's basically there so that he can provide that captain ability that will allow for that the resilience to take an HP cut at the end in order to kill him. The whole team relies on that, and Franky's captain action to do an AoE, as we can see here. Now, so I'm going to pop everything. I'm going to run Kizaru to lower my cooldowns, Ace to lower the cooldowns. Kizaru also provides a chain boost for a little bit of extra damage. Strength Bellamy will provide the strength unit plus a fighter plus an orb booster plus an orb manipulator. So Strength Bellamy is super MVP here. And then the type booster we're using is the Brook, because he's going to boost the 3 units that will do damage on this team, which will be Franky, Ace, and Brook himself. The third team of the day is going to be a double Neptune team with the Boa Sisters. Basically, it's revolving around Powerhouse, and we're using Quick Jabra. My Quick Jabra I kind of limit broke a little bit just because I don't have any skill ups on him, so it's pretty funny. And we get the Boa Sisters for orb boost, for type boost and conditional boost, as well as full orb manipulation. You get a lot of damage on this team, and you're able to just do enough for the Doffy to actually eliminate everybody at the end. Our 5th team today is going to be a double Lucy team with the, of course, Doffy sub. Wow, so original. We're using a Striker Law team, Striker Law Boa Sister with the ship, as well the Vanderdecken ship and the Conjuro. So we have Orb Boost, Type Boost, Chain Lock, and Conditional, as well as Doffy to provide the full wave clear effect when we get into the final room. The next team of the day we have here is going to be a double Enel team, just because, you know, I could. And it actually ends pretty weird, so that's fun. We're just using the G4 Luffy in order to clear stage 3 and make it a little bit easier for us. Niji's here just because he was type boost and it was really easy to use him. And I thought he was going to lock the rainbow orbs, but I forgot that he Enel was not a powerhouse character, so you don't get the orb matching there. So you don't have to bring Niji, and you don't have to bring most of the units in this team, just, you know, because the Enel's OP. The next team we'll be using is a V2 Fuji team. This team has a trick to it, which is the Sanji for chain lock, so we get the maximum amount of damage out of our team. We have the Cavendish for orb boost and Kairos for type boost. Using Intalk to do the same thing as the Doffy team. And the trick is we're using V2 Fujitora on stage 3 so that we don't have to worry about clearing the ads with our special. The next thing today is going to be a Cerebral team with the new V2 Law 6 Plus, as well as the Ben Backbane to provide a conditional booster, Croc for the type boost, and Doffy Lingo for the wave clear effect mechanic. Shanks is here, of course, for the orb boost because you can't use the 6 Plus Law because he will actually clear the entire room with his special. The next team of the day is going to be a Neko team with basically the same as the Lucy team. And we are using, instead of an Intalk or a Doffy, we're actually going to use the raid boss Bartolomeo. And he's there so that we can get rid of the resilience mechanic, but we'll be bursting on stage 5 instead of stage 4. There's not really too much of a difference here. Neko gives us full board orbs because it is going to give us all sign in orbs being fallen in the room, so there's no real issue on orb manipulation.
OVERKILL.
The next team of the day is going to be a 20th Luffy and 20th Zoro team, and you can run down to 20th Zoro because my dumbass forgot that the friend captain gets rewound and you can't actually use the the Luffy the way I intended to. I'm also using a Super Whale character, which is an unevolved version 2 Dumb Flamingo, and we're also using Orb Boost, Type Boost, and Conditional as well as Chain Lock on this team. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the multiple team compilation guide for the amazingly super not difficult raid that is Senor Pink. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit the like button down below as well as the subscribe button down below so we get lots of support on the channel and of course keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you hit the bell notification right next to it so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Have a great rest of your day guys. Peace.